Respected brother and sister, the war in Ukraine is resulting in tragic loss of life and human suffering, as well as causing massive damage. It has sent a wave of more than 1 million refugees to neighboring countries. Women, children, the elderly are in dire need of help. Energy and commodity prices, including wheat and other grains, have surged. War is a hell. It has an impact on the pupils who take part that never heals. My dear brothers, war is terrible, and beyond the understanding and experience of most people. War destroys communities and families and disrupts the development of the social and economic fabric of nations. Death as a result of war is simply the tip of the iceberg. Other consequences beside death are not well documented. They include endemic poverty, malnutrition, disability, economic social decline, and psychological illness. Respected brother, war affects pupils' health beyond bullets and bombs. War are destructive of physicals and human capitals. The impacts of war on GDP per capita is unclear. War can lower GDP per capita by reducing labor and total factor productivity through the destructions of existing physical and human capital and by reducing investment. My dear brother and sister, we must avoid war at all cost. This may not be good for anyone. Its result will always be terrifying. Can make our world a safer place to live in. There are some means of preventing war which have been tried in the past and have proved insufficient, and some of them may still be useful. Promises not to go to war. Every member of the League of Nations promises not to resort to war against any other member. This promises, my dear brothers, broken by Japan in 1931 to 32 in attacking China. Reductions of armaments, of course, if all countries agreed to disarm completely and kept their agreements, this could be no war, but countries have never been willing to do this. Economic penalties against aggressor. Respected brother and sister, adopting preventative strategies based on cooperative ventures with mutual benefit is invaluable, and world help us to make the world a safer place to live, because prevention is better than cure.